YouTube, Trey here. We just suddenly realised in our kitchen that we're down to our last jar of Rhubarb Plum Chutney. So I'm going to make some more and I'm going to show you how to do it. We'll go over the ingredients in a minute. But it's a really nice, tasty, thick chutney this. Great with cold meats and cheese and the such like. And it's really easy to do. So I'll prepare the ingredients and then I'll show you those ingredients and show you how easy it is. And it's really tasty. Alright, so back in a minute. Okay, so now I've stopped crying after I've been chopping that onion. I should have waited a little bit longer, but okay, here we go. So I've prepared the ingredients. So you need 900 grams of fruit. So what I've got actually is a 50-50. I'm using 450 grams of rhubarb, 450 grams of plums chopped straight into the pan. $450 grams of raisins into the pan. The equivalent amount of sugar. I know it looks like a lot of sugar, but this is a really nice recipe, so just try it and you won't be disappointed. So 900 grams of fruit, so 900 grams of sugar. Two medium to large onions chopped. And the spices, I've got half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, half a teaspoon of ordinary black pepper, and 25 grams of powdered ginger. Okay, if you want it hotter, then just add more of the peppers, obviously. But I suggest you just make it this way first and see how you get on. And there is 25 grams of salt. And then 1 pint of vinegar. So you need to give that all a good stir to get it all mixed up together. Okay, and then get the heat on and then get it going. So I'll do that now. Once you've given that a really good stir, mix it all in. You can leave that now to bubble away. You want to heat it right up to boiling point, and then we'll turn it down and simmer. I'll come back to you at that stage. Okay, so it's just coming up to a boil, as you can see, starting to bubble away nicely. Okay, so now you need to just give it a really good stir, keep it all mixed in. Okay, and what I'll do now it's come up to heat. Okay, I'm going to reduce the heat down to sort of a medium sort of heat. And I'm just going to let it simmer away. Okay, but what you mustn't do, you mustn't let it burn. So you must come back to it once in a while and just give it a nice stir around, okay? Because there's plenty of sugar in there. And if you do leave it and it does catch, it will burn, okay? And then that will ruin the flavour. So just let it bubble away now, simmer away, but keep stirring it, keep watching it, okay? Don't just leave it and disappear for an hour or so. You must keep stirring, okay, and gradually that fruit will dissolve and it darkens, and I'll come back to you when it's got to that stage. And I find at this stage, when I'm waiting for this to cook down properly, I find it's a really good time then to, if you're going to put it in jars, is to sterilise your jars, and I do that with boiling water. So that's what I'll do whilst this is still cooking down. And you can see now the fruit is starting to dissolve, and you can see that the colour's changing, it's starting to go slightly darker, but there's a lot more cooking yet. It will look like a really dark chutney by the time we finished. Alright, so just keep an eye on it, keep stirring every now and again, and I'll be back to you later. Now you can see it's been going for about 25 minutes now. Now you can really start to see the difference, okay? You can see everything's breaking down nicely in there. It takes a while, just be patient. Okay. But the smell coming off this, if you could smell it, it smells absolutely amazing. Alright, so just keep going, keep an eye on it. Okay, I think we've still got a way to go yet, but what I do, a bit like jam making, is I take some of the mixture out, be really careful, okay, onto a nice clean plate. Alright, just like this, and then I'll just see what happens with the sauce, whether it stays together or not. Okay, so just let that cool down, and then we'll see what it's like in a minute. Now you can see as it's cooling down, it's starting to stay together, like in the mouth, which is what you want. I think it's got a little way to go yet. Okay, but we're nearly there. Alright, don't forget, keep stirring. So I think we're just about there now. You can see it's a lovely, well, I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but it's actually with the red plums, it's actually gone a purpley colour. It's lovely. But you can see now it's nice and dark and really got the right sort of consistency. Alright, so I'll try another tester on a plate. And I think we've probably I've done another tester on a plate. It's still a little bit warm, but I can tell that when that cools down in the jars overnight, that's going to be just about the right sort of consistency. Just holding together. So I'm happy with that. I reckon we'll go ahead and put it into the jars. So the way I do this is I'll put the pan on the lowest heat that I can find, just to keep it warm while I'm doing this. You don't want to rush this bit, okay, and the way I do it is it may seem a little bit of a long way round, but I use a spoon. Into my gravy jug, and then over to my jar. Get a little bit of the spillage. Okay, just give a little bit of a stir in between as well. Won't put so much in this time. Lift up to the top. Excellent. And remember, it's very hot. Okay, so there's one. Put it to one side and then carry on and do the rest. So there you go. That's my plum and rhubarb chutney. And I made 3 nice big jars. Probably big pound jars they are. Okay, so there's 3 of them. And 2 this size. One of them's not quite full up, just a little bit shy. And I always make some for the family, so you mustn't forget the family. So I made them a jar. So there it is. My plum and rhubarb chutney. Okay. Like I say, delicious with cold meats. Bit of pate. Anything you like really. Let's just give it a go. Doesn't that look good? Delicious. Cheers. I hope you make it and I hope you enjoy it. Yum, yum, yum.